Hey, how was last night?
Last night?
Oh, you had a date, didn't you?
Yeah, it was great.
Right, well, I was just a bit worried about you, but she didn't come home.
Yeah, well, you know.
So, who was it?
PJ?
Oh, just asking.
Well, why?
Do I have to have a reason?
Yes, you do.
I'm making conversation.
Better come. I just found a dead body.
All right, calm down, sir.
It's all right, Sarge. I'll handle it.
Not necessarily a CI matter at this stage, PJ, but leave it with you.
Morning, sir. I'm Senior Detective Hasham, and you are...
Jerry Milton. I live next to the railway. That's how come I seen it.
Right, well, we'll come with you, and you can show us exactly where the body is.
Yeah, I'll just get my stuff.
Jonesy, come in.
Hey? Yeah.
Well, the rope marks on her neck are a bit of a giveaway. She was strangled.
Good one, Jonesy. What else?
Well, there's no track marks in the grass, so chances are she was thrown from the train.
Mm-hmm. And the sleep weed?
Right, so it was a sleeper. Last night's interstate.
No. The night before last. I reckon she's been dead about 24 hours.
Well, how can you tell?
Rigor mortis. Starts at the head, moves down to the feet.
Yeah, but it takes about 8 to 12 hours to kick in, so it still could have been last night.
Yeah, but it wears off the same way. Head to toes.
It's already started wearing off in her face, right? So she's been lying here for that long and no one's seen her.
Out here? Not surprising.
It's all a bit Agatha Christie, isn't it?
Well, easy enough for the homies to find out. Should be some unclaimed luggage at the other end.
I take it they're on their way.
Yeah, and crime scene. Joe and Jonesy are keeping an eye on things.
So that's interesting.
What?
Well, the track that the body made in the grass is at a right angle. And if it was pushed from a speeding train, you'd expect it to be at a more acute angle, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, well, if the train was speeding, trains slow down when they're going through town.
Yeah, true.
Don't get too excited. You probably won't be working on the case anyway. PJ will want me on this one.
Well, why didn't he ask you?
Constable Parrish! Constable Jones!
Just what we need. Shane Franklin, boy detective.
What's going on? Is that a body down there?
Shane, just stay back. There's nothing for you to see
I
here.
can't have a look, Constable Jones.
No, you can't.
I won't touch anything.
I know you won't, because you won't be going anywhere near it. Now get out of here.
Looks like a female, am I right?
No comment.
Do you know how long she's been dead?
Yeah, I do. You don't. Come on, get out of here. On your bike, literally. And put your helmet on.
Have you had a look at the body?
Well, that's actually my job, so, yes, I did.
What'd you think?
Oh, my notes are in my daybook if you want to have a squiz.
I looked at the body too.
Oh, good.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd better in case you wanted me to work on the case with you.
Jonesy's keen. Anyway, you got a new relationship on the go. Don't over work yet? No.
Hey, yeah. Heard you got a new fella. Who is he?
Just a guy I know. Actually, I'm going to be moving in with him.
What?
Yeah, well, you know, he asked me, so I jumped at the chance. He's got a great house and...
So have we.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's not the same, so...
It's a big decision, Joe. I mean, you sure you've known this guy long enough?
Yeah, of course, we go way back.
Yeah?
We've known him for ages.
I'm going to go to the crime scene now. You coming?
Yeah. Oh, hey, gotta go.
Yeah.
Joe, can you and Ben go down to the internet cafe on High Street? Disturbance.
Yeah, on our way.
All right, calm down, both of you.
I know exactly the kind of service you want to
I
give
said
it.
that's enough. Okay, so what's this all about?
He just can't keep it in the
Just
stands.
one at a time, please.
My husband puts the hard word on every woman that walks in the place.
Rubbish.
It is not. You don't seem to be that friendly towards the guys.
All right, Mrs. Lee, you've had your say. Now, please, can we just listen to your husband?
Look, this is ridiculous. I'm working 16 hours a day. What chance do I get to play up? And it's not my fault the chicks need help with the computers.
So you work 16 hours a day?
Yeah. A lot of our trade comes from tourists, backpackers passing through. We have to be open all hours for them.
Oh,
you know, the different time zones.
It's a great excuse. It's a great excuse.
Okay, look. And you work in here as well, Mrs. Lee?
Yeah, I run the cafe. Not that it's exactly profitable.
Yeah, she only runs at 9 to 5. What's the point of that?
Oh, And I do all the preparation and the books. What do you expect? Do you want me working 16 hours a day too?
Yeah, you work back till midnight every night. See if you feel like having a bit in the side.
All right. Look, we're just going around in circles here, guys.
Mrs. Lee, what do you do in the evenings when your husband's still here at work?
Watch telly.
Okay, well, have you thought about bringing the television down here, putting it behind the counter? At least that way you could be together.
I suppose. At least I could keep an eye on him.
That is one jealous wife.
Maybe she's got good reason.
I reckon they spend too much time together.
There is something to be said for working separately.
Oh, absolutely. Some people just can't work together.
The homicide happy?
Yeah, they're taking the body back to Melbourne. According to missing persons, there's no match Victoria or nationally.
What about train passengers?
No one reported missing off the train, and no unattached luggage.
Plus, they reckon that it'd be pretty hard to throw a body off the interstate anyway. The doors have electric locks. They can only be opened at a station.
Window?
They're conditioned, can't open them.
Yeah, maybe the autopsy will give us something.
Yeah, otherwise that mystery lady remains a mystery.
Oh, to you, maybe. I happen to know where she comes from, but no one's interested in my opinion.
Parish?
Got your invitation there, mate?
What? I'm working on the case with PJ.
Joe, are you going to share this or not?
She's American.
Huh. And you know this for a fact, do you?
Educated guess.
Based on what? The fact she was chewing gum when she died?
I wouldn't expect you to pick it. It's a girl thing.
Pick what?
Her clothes. Did you check the labels? They're all made in the USA.
Imports.
Well, we don't happen to import very much women's clothing from the States. And her clothes weren't imported. She bought them there.
And you know this how?
The label said size 10. She was at least a 12. American sizes are different to ours.
Right, we should check with immigration first, cross-check a visa, otherwise the embassy.
Right. I mean, she could just be an Aussie who's back from the States.
Yeah, hello.
Thanks, Joe. You know, it's probably a good place to start. Somebody probably dumped her body next to the track, so it looked like she came off the train.
Which is consistent with the trail in the grass. So whoever did it probably just carried her along the sleepers. You know, there's no sign of any footprints.
Well, no luck with the immigration department.
No.
Thanks, Parish. Well, you might take a photograph of the woman around town. Someone might recognise her.
I know somewhere you could try first. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay. Where?
Hairdressers.
Hairdressers.
Well, she'd had her hair bleached recently. Didn't look like a home job, so it was probably professionally done.
You got the autopsy report already?
No, this is a girl thing. Right, Parish? Anything else?
No. Oh, except I think I should be working with you on this.
Hairdressers, Jones. She's using a local hairdresser.
And chances are she'd be staying locally.
Time to practice your door-knocking skills, Jonesy. Oh, hey, you still want to help?
Yeah?
All right, why don't you give Paul Donald a ring and tell him what you just told me? Well, we don't get too many American tourists passing through. Someone might remember her.
We don't, do we?
Sorry?
Get too many Americans coming here.
No, I suppose not.
Oh, why would they? No casino, no 12 apostles. Don't even have any decent tourist services.
Well, there is the old council incinerator. I mean, it's not dream world, but hey, you know, history's what you make it.
I just gotta go out for a while, Sarge.
Hello.
Just 150 cash out, thanks.
You know you don't get charged as much for the ATM, don't you?
Yeah, I know, but I have to talk to you anyway. You don't happen to recognise this woman, do you?
Oh, yuck. Well, she's not dead, is she?
Well, if she's not, she's doing a good impression.
Sorry, can't help you. How do you want it?
Just 150 and the rest in 20s. But you sure you haven't seen it?
Oh, absolutely. I make it a point of never looking at dead people.
Well, she might have been American.
Really? Oh. Give us another look. Oh, it is her.
But you have seen her?
Yeah, she was in about a week ago. She came in to change some travellers' checks. Idaho. That's where the potatoes are from, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
We don't get very many Americans here.
Really? I don't know why. It's a wonderful town. Of course, I've never been outside the United States in my whole life, so I don't have anything to compare it to.
You're kidding.
Nope. I've never crossed the state line. I've I've never even seen the ocean before.
Why did you come to Mount Thomas?
I've got the best reason. My Prince Charming lives here.
Prince Charming? Well, she didn't happen to mention his name, did she?
Afraid not. She just came in and changed $100 US. She couldn't believe how much she got for them.
Right, and she had dark hair then?
Yeah, that's why I didn't recognise the photo straight away.
You don't happen to remember her name?
Pretty hard to forget.
Cindy Birkenstock from Boise, Idaho. Immigration have her arriving from the States on the 3rd, 8 days ago.
Well, she would have had to fill out an immigration card when she arrived here. Did she leave a contact address?
Yeah, Melbourne hotel, but she only stayed there one night. She must have arrived here sometime in the next 3 days. Brooke looked up the traveller's checks. She cashed them on the 6th.
Have you informed homicide?
No, I thought I'd leave something for you to do.
Right. Thanks.
You didn't happen to get an address, did you?
Not yet. But I found out why she came here.
You going to share that with us?
She'd come to meet her cyber lover.
Her what?
Her lover that she'd met on the internet.
Okay, you check out the Boise PD and we'll see what we can sniff out here. No, not me, mate. No. See ya.
What?
Well, homicide seems to think I'm some sort of an expert, but I mean, how the hell can you have a love affair on the web?
Well, spiders accepted, of course, huh?
Thousands of miles apart.
You know, some people even have cyber sex.
What? Not a concept that appeals to me.
So you prefer female to email? Huh? Eh? Oh?
Yes, Shane.
I wanted to see Senior Detective Hasham.
Hey, Shane. What can I do you for?
I was wondering if there's anything you'd tell me about the murder.
Murder?
Yeah, the body down by the railway.
Shane, if you know anything about a murder...
All right, the mysterious death.
You know we can't discuss it, Shane.
Not even some insignificant little detail you're going to release to the press?
I never speak to the press, you know that.
All right. Well, thanks anyway.
Shane?
Yeah?
Do you surf the web much?
Nah. Only about 50 hours a day.
Step this way.
Well, most internet romances start in the chat rooms.
All right, so just for a laugh, let's pretend I'm a total nong. How would you explain a chat room to someone like me?
Well, it's like a place where people go to meet each other and they can talk to each other in real time.
You mean like type in messages?
Yeah, and they key back to you.
Key?
Yeah, type.
Right. So how would you go about tracing someone?
Well, first of all, you'd have to find out which chat rooms they've been using.
And how many are there?
A few million.
And then you can narrow it down if you can find the cookies on their hard drive. But even if you trace the right URL, well, you still have to know their nick.
Nick?
Nickname. No one uses their real name on the web.
Right. So, if you had their nick, you'd be able to get onto the host and ask for their real ADDY. And then you could go to the ISP and find out their real ID. But that could be fragged. And they could have heaps of ADDYs, and then you have to go through every reg until you got the right one.
Hey, we are still pretending just for a gag, aren't we?
Yeah, keep up, Jones. Shane, can you just go over it one more time?
No worries.
The point is, if the Idaho police check Cindy's computer, they can find out the chat room she was using and even the boyfriend's ADDY.
Addy.
Email address.
I thought it might.
And from that, we can get the name and address from the ISP. Internet Service Provider.
Oh, I'm glad you know what you're talking about. I presume you passed all this on to homicide.
Absolutely.
Good.
Well, it's my shout. Another one?
No, I'm right. I'd better get home before Grace has unchristian words to say.
No, I will. I'll get us a table, eh?
Beautiful.
Benny? No, thanks. I'm sticking with this.
Yeah, not for me. I got to go home and pack.
What? You're moving out tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Happy families again. How about that?
Hey, Joe. You sure you know what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm moving out. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, but how well do you know the guy?
Yeah, well enough. Look, he's not a serial killer, trust me. He loves me and he wants the best for me.
Sure about that?
I'm a big girl. I can make my own decisions. He's loaded and he's unattached. What more could a girl ask for?
Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
You right?
Just can't help yourself, can you? Get your hands off her tits. And as for you, if you want everyone with their tongues hanging out, why don't you just walk around naked?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Annabelle!
Hey, Joe. How'd things click last night?
Oh, we're perfectly suited. You can even cook. Does it get any better than that?
Sounds pretty good to me.
Yep, even got breakfast in bed. Eggs Benedict.
Decadent.
Yeah, am I spoilt or what?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Morning, Constable Jones.
Shane.
Any luck with finding the name of those chat rooms?
Listen, Shane. The conversation that we had yesterday was totally hypothetical, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah, look, I know where you're coming from. But like it was hypothetically something to do with that hypothetical murder.
Yeah, and hypothetically, I can't say anything.
Oh, okay. Well, just tell Mr. Hashem if he needs any help at all, he can give me a call.
Right.
Oh, and if you can locate that computer, you can lift all the information off the hard drive.
If it hasn't been deleted.
No, it should still be there. You can get it even months later. Oh, well, see ya.
Yeah, thanks, Shane. See you later. Mr. Milton, thanks for coming in.
Is there a problem?
No, it's my fault. There's just a couple of signatures missing from your statement, just here and here. Yes, sir, how can I help you?
Yes, I need to talk to someone about Cindy Birkenstock.
And you have an interest in this case, do you?
Yeah, I'm Ty Birkenstock. She's my mother. My mother was a very lonely person, sir. You see, my dad died about 11 years ago, and it's just been me and her ever since. And then last year, I moved into an apartment with my girlfriend. Mom was okay with it, but she missed me, of course. So I gave her my old computer when I upgraded, so we could keep in touch by email.
That must have come as a surprise to you when she decided to come here.
She rang me from the airport 10 minutes before a plane left. She figured she wasn't going to let anyone talk her out of it.
How do you feel about it?
At first, I was just like, wow, you know? But then I thought, hey, she's got a life to lead, too.
Did she tell you anything about this bloke she's going to meet?
No zip. But, when I heard, I went home and checked out her computer. I backed up her hard drive on the CDs and checked them out on the flight over here. This is the one you guys should take a look at. Mom logged on to several chat sites, but the main one was Soulful Soulmates. Her nick was Cinderella. Not very imaginative, was she?
And her guy was Prince Charming, just like Brooke said.
That's right. There's a stack of emails to and from Prince Charming, but I haven't been able to discover his real name yet. There's some pictures in this folder you should open. That one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that her?
Yeah. That's the picture she sent him.
A few years old by the look of it.
Yeah. I hope you guys don't have misleading advertising laws here. Try that one. I think that's the one he sent her.
Yeah.
That's Fraser Lee.
So what?
So you don't deny that's a photograph of you?
No, of course not, but it's obviously been downloaded from our website. Anyone could have doctored it with a paintbox program.
And you have been corresponding with Cinderella from Idaho?
No.
You don't lurk in Soulful Soulmates chat room?
You ever heard of a Cindy Birkenstock?
Absolutely not.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Where were you Tuesday night, Mr. Lee?
Oh, that's a hard one. Where am I all the time? In the internet cafe.
Till what time?
About half midnight or so.
Can anyone confirm that?
My wife, about half a dozen customers. The internet traffic will prove it.
I can't believe you just let the guy go.
I really am sorry, but we haven't got enough to charge him at the moment. I'm sorry.
Mr. Birkenstock, you're probably pretty jet-lagged. Why don't we get you back to the Imperial and you can have a rest? Ben?
Oh, yeah, sure, I can take it down.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, good. Well, here it is. Mount Thomas Internet Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
He's right. Here's the photo.
Oh, I long for the days of the old box brownie.
You know, anyone could have picked that up, digitally altered it, and sent it on to Cindy.
But why would anyone want to do that?
And maybe Prince Charming looks like the back of a bus, so he sent her his photo instead.
Or he's going to extreme lengths to remain anonymous.
Or Fraser is Prince Charming. His wife seems pretty convinced he's playing around. Maybe it's in cyberspace instead of the real world.
No, Cindy arrived here 8 days ago. I mean, what's he done with her since then? Locked her away in a love nest.
But why would she put up with that, especially if he's working 16 hours a day?
And with that woman breathing down his neck, wouldn't give him enough time to service Cindy.
That was Mr. Lee. He's just got back to the cafe. There's a problem.
Well, what do you expect? You left me here on my own.
Well, I didn't exactly have any choice, did
Well,
I?
you want to go trust me, legs?
Hey, if you hadn't have dragged me down the cop shop, this would never have happened.
Well, you just called us down here for another domestic.
No, not that. This.
All right.
I just got back and there it was.
And this is the only computer damaged, is it?
Yeah, they've totaled it. Poured a jug of coffee into its guts and smashed it on the floor.
And there was no sign of any break-in.
No, I was the only one here. I went out the back to the loo. I was only gone a few minutes.
Well, it looks like they've targeted this particular one.
And why would anyone want to do that? You got to admit it's pretty sus. As soon as we start questioning the guy about his internet romance, one of his computers gets destroyed.
Let's see if computer crime can get anything from his hard drive, eh?
Wasn't his wife supposed to be looking after the place?
She swore she was only gone a few minutes and she locked the whole place up. But when we pressed her, she admitted she only locked the front door.
So if the back door was wide open, anyone could have gone straight in?
Yeah, anyone who knew the layout of the place.
Do we believe her?
Well, she claims he's joint owner. I mean, why would you destroy her own equipment?
What was Fraser's alibi for the night Cindy died?
Well, internet cafe till gone midnight, then he went home.
Right, well, you might want to double-check that. According to the prelim autopsy report, Cindy died about 2 a.m. Puts him back in the frame, doesn't it?
There was a backpacker. English girl. Marnie. Gorgeous pair of eyes. We went for a drive.
Till when?
It was daylight when I dropped her off at the hostel.
Then she'd be able to confirm that, was she?
Well, yeah, if you can get in touch with her. She's gone off fruit picking in Mildura.
Well, have you got a phone number? Well, Fraser's story checks out. Nice girl.
Can't be that nice if she got mixed up with that sleaze bag.
Okay, but if Fraser wasn't home for Annabelle to alibi him, then he can't alibi Annabelle.
What?
Annabelle doesn't have an alibi.
Would say you reckon she's Prince Charming.
Well, you saw the way she reacted when Joe showed a bit of cleavage.
Yeah, not that much cleavage.
Well, how do you think she'd react if she thought that someone was involved with her husband? You recognise this man?
He's having it off with her.
Where have we seen her before?
She turned up to the cafe early last week. Fraser was talking to her, said he didn't know her from a bar of soap, but naturally I had my suspicions.
Did you ask him who she was?
Yeah, of course. Said she was some nutter looking for someone.
And you believed him?
Yeah. She's not exactly the type he usually goes for. Older. Not very attractive.
Have you seen her again?
No, never.
You sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, she came in.
Why didn't you tell us this in the first place?
You know what my wife is like. Can you blame me for not wanting to get involved?
Well, that depends on the extent of your involvement.
There's no involvement. Not that I could ever get Annabelle to believe that. Then when I heard about the body being found... Look, I don't know who sent her those photos, but it wasn't me.
All right, why don't you tell us exactly what happened?
Hi there, Prince Charming. It's me, Cindy. Cinderella?
Sorry, you talking to me?
I'd recognize you anywhere.
Sorry, I can't say the same. So you got my picture off the website. Why?
You emailed it to me.
No, afraid not. I don't know who you are.
How can you say that? After all those beautiful letters and poems we sent to each other, I've got them right here.
Look, I don't know who you think I am, but I assure you, you're mistaken.
What's going on, Fraser?
Fraser?
Nothing, sweetheart. This is my wife, Annabelle. Cinderella. More like one of the ugly sisters.
And this was last week, right?
Yeah.
Which day?
Wednesday, I think it was.
Wednesday. It'll be the 4th. The day after she arrived in Australia.
So after travelling halfway around the world and getting kicked in the teeth like that, 2 days later Cindy went into the bank and told Brooke she was perfectly happy with her life.
But you've got to ask yourself what happened to change her mood.
Well, it doesn't sound like her encounter with the enchanting Fraser Lee.
So we're left finding out who the real Prince Charming is. Any luck with computer crime, Peter?
They were able to resurrect the hard drive, but all it's on it is the operating system.
Well, tomorrow's another day. Let's call it quits, people.
Yep.
Paige, about the new boyfriend, perhaps we should just clear the air so I can work with you on this job.
Joe, I told you. Your love life is none of my business. Besides, I can't boot Jonesy off the case.
Oh, I just want to help, you know.
You want to help? Okay. File this.
No prizes for guessing where you're off to tonight.
Maybe he needs another vodka chaser, Chris.
Yeah, he's got one already. Her name's Titiana.
The girl who can't say niet.
Look, enough for the Russian jokes. Why don't we pick on Joe? He's got a new fella.
Bit hard when we haven't even met him yet.
Oh, it may never happen. I might do him a favour.
Well, that's good night from me.
You up for a game of darts?
Yeah.
Joe?
No, thanks. Hi.
Oh, hi, Officer...
Constable Parrish, Joe. How's the jet lag?
Jet lag I can handle. Guilt, not so much.
Why guilt?
I wish I'd never introduced my mother to the internet.
If she died in a road accident, would you blame yourself for getting her a car?
Oh, I guess not.
I'll leave you to it.
What are you doing?
Oh, you nearly gave me a heart attack.
So this is where you got to, huh?
Yeah.
Wondered why you snuck out of the pub.
I didn't sneak. I was talking to Ty and I got an idea.
Well, what idea?
What, you really expect me to tell you?
Joe, this is a murder. We should be working together.
Okay, I thought I'd go into one of the chat rooms and pretend to be looking for Prince Charming.
Well, and?
And I got a nibble. Prince Charming's online now.
You're kidding.
No, I've been talking to him for the last 20 minutes.
What do you got?
Well, he's definitely in Mount Thomas. I told him I'm in St David's and I'm really lonely.
Well, have you asked him for an eyeball?
What?
A meeting.
Oh, he mentioned it before. I just ignored it.
No, we'll try it again.
Okay. Okay, I'll have an eyeball. That sounds gross. Where and when?
How about outside the internet cafe in half an hour?
No sign of him?
No. No one wearing a blue jacket carrying a red rose. I mean, how corny's that?
Well, he's 10 minutes later and maybe he's chickened out.
Yeah. We really should have told PJ about this, Joe.
I'm glad we didn't tell PJ. If he's a no-show, we're going to look like total idiots.
Hang on. Oh, no, it's okay. It's just Shane.
There he is. The guy in the blue jacket.
Hey, how did you get here? Hey!
Leave him alone! Murdering son of a bitch! Get out! He killed my mom! I swear, I never!
Shane, why are you carrying a rose?
I don't know.
So, which is it, Shane? Are you a murderer or just an idiot?
You're in a lot of trouble, mate.
Homicide are on their way up here to talk to you.
I haven't killed anybody.
Go on.
I was just trying to help Detective Asham.
What's the story, Shane?
Well, I thought if I logged onto one of the chat rooms and I used the Prince Charming nick, I might be able to flush out the real guy.
What, so you're not Prince Charming?
No, of course not, no.
So how'd you know the nick?
Well, I must have heard you guys discussing it.
Shane, you told me there were millions of chat rooms, right? How did you get into the right one?
Oh, well, that was just using deductive logic, Mr. Hasham.
Astound me.
Well, Fraser told me that someone sent the victim a picture of him. So I figured it had to be a huge coincidence, like 2 trillion to 1 against, or it had to be someone connected to the internet cafe.
Shane, how did you get into the right chat room?
Well, that's easy. I just got onto the main hard drive and I checked the recent web history and I compared that to the cookies.
Cookies. Right. You're just going to have to assume.
All right. I got the address off one of the computers in the cafe.
How?
Well, I'm the network admin.
The network administrator?
Yeah, I put it all together.
Or what?
Well, the network.
You did?
Yeah.
And not Fraser?
No, Fraser can plug a printer in, that's about it.
Right, go on.
I got into a couple of chat rooms and I used the Prince Charming Nick. And I figured I'd either get killed or get fired.
Hey, hang on a minute. So you knew one of the computers got wrecked?
Yeah, but why'd anybody do it, I don't know.
Well, obviously there was something stored on that computer that they didn't want discovered.
Yeah, but that one only had a 50 megabyte hard drive. That used to get backed up to the main server every night.
Backed up? Are you saying that all this information is backed up on another computer?
Yeah.
We took Shane around first thing this morning. He found everything Prince Charming sent to Cindy. Photos, emails.
And the only thing he didn't find was Prince Charming's identity.
Great, so we're no closer to knowing who he is.
Well, yes, we are.
See, each of the emails had a time and date attached. So Fraser's going to go through his records and email us a list of who was in the cafe at the time that they were written.
Parish?
Yeah, checking our emails as we speak, boss. There's one from the internet cafe. Check this out.
Oh, there's a coincidence.
Pretty obvious suspect, if you ask me. Oh, no, you didn't ask me because I'm not involved in this case.
You coming or what?
Joe, you take the front.
Cage is here!
He's pleading the Fifth?
We don't actually have Fifth Amendment rights here, Mr. Birkenstock. He's simply refusing to answer.
Yeah, but he's guilty as hell, right? I mean, you found my mom's things at his place.
Well, we found this luggage, yes, and some items. We do need to identify them.
It's all new. I don't recognize any of it. You didn't find her journal?
No, she kept one.
Yeah, every day of her life. I don't know what she found to write about, but she filled up a whole shelf load of books. Till last year.
Well, what happened then?
I gave her a computer for Christmas, so she started storing everything on disk.
What? Not this one?
No. She must have bought that duty-free.
Would you know what the password is?
Try Pugsley. P-U-G-S-L-E-Y. Name of a dog we had when I was a kid.
I couldn't believe my ears. There was my gorgeous, beautiful Prince Charming telling me he'd never heard of me.
I don't know who you think I am, but
And
I'm
then
sure
to complete my humiliation, his wife came out. Fraser?
Nothing, sweetheart. This is my wife, Annabelle.
I didn't know what to do. I stumbled out of that store in a daze, feeling that my life was over.
How could I ever go back and face my family after making such a fool of myself?
Dreams don't come true for middle-aged housewives from Boise, Idaho.
Cinderella, I'm sorry.
It was me sent you that picture.
And there he was.
I figured you wouldn't write to me anymore if you saw what I really looked like.
Smiling at me. So nervous, but kind of sweet. I still can't believe this strange little man is my Prince Charming.
He asked me to stay at his place, and I agreed immediately.
I really don't care what he looks like. It's his mind I've fallen in love with. The beautiful writing in his letters.
My mother went and shacked up with a stranger?
Well, it happens.
She probably felt she didn't have much choice. She'd burnt her bridges.
That's just not true.
There's more. I've dyed my hair for Jerry to look more like the photo I sent him, which I have to confess was not exactly recent. He says he likes it, but I don't know. He's very withdrawn, and he's started watching me all the time.
Seems like he doesn't have a job, so he stays home all the time. He doesn't even own his own computer. How weird is that? He lives on a pension of some kind, so there's no money to go out. Want to go for a walk? But he won't even go for a walk, which doesn't cost a thing. I am going stir crazy. I just have to get out of the house.
I'll wait until he's not watching and get away.
Where are you going?
Oh, hi. I'm just going down to the store. I'll be back in a sec. Honey, I'm not gonna leave. All right?
I should have known what sort of man sends me someone else's photo. Only someone who can't face up to who he really is. I was deceived by his beautiful letters. Now I doubt he wrote any of it himself. He's sick, truly sick. A pathetic excuse for a man.
I didn't ask her to come here. I didn't want her finding out.
But the truth. I think she figured that out, Jerry.
Meeting her on the net was the best thing that's ever happened to me. She really liked me, you know. And I began to believe that I could be the person she thought I was. But then she ruined it all by coming here.
Well, if you didn't want her here, why didn't you let her go?
I couldn't let her go. I knew she was starting to despise me, but I couldn't. Not then. It was too late. I loved her too much. I really tried to keep her liking me. And she pretended I was special. But I knew what she really thought.
I'll see you in the morning.
I knew she was lying to me. And that she was planning something. And then I found her bags. She was going to leave me. I couldn't let her. I just couldn't.
As soon as the coroner clears things up, you'll be able to take your mother's body back to the States.
How long will that be?
Not too long. We'll try and speed things up for you.
What about her killer? What's going to happen to him?
Well, homicide have him in custody in Melbourne.
You don't have the death penalty here, do you?
No, but I'm sure he'll spend a long time in jail.
Good. Not that it'll bring Mom back.
No.
I just wish I'd listened to her more, you know? Really listened. Thanks for all your help, Joe.
Yeah, no worries.
And yours.
No, you're welcome. Take care of yourself, eh?
Thanks.
Okay, question. How did the internet ever become a substitute for real life?
You don't get it, do you?
No.
It wasn't a substitute for Cindy. It enabled her to have a life.
Yeah, and to lose it.
Yeah, so she chose the wrong bloke, but I mean, it could have worked out.
You're kidding.
She took an enormous risk.
Yeah, well, all relationships are a risk. I mean, you've got to be in it to win it. I mean, look at you.
Me?
Yeah, well, I mean, you took a big risk marrying Josh, and I know it didn't work out in that case, but at least you've got the baby.
I didn't meet Josh on the internet, and he didn't try to strangle me. Anyone for a drink?
Well, it happened months ago. I mean, move on.
She doesn't want to talk about it. You should relate to that.
PJ, I thought my love life was none of your business.
It isn't.
Get real, you'd love to know who it is.
No, I'd love to know why your boyfriend isn't here.
Well, can't I come and have a drink with my friends anymore?
Oh, so we're friends now?
Oh, we used to be.
Joe, your dad rang.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'll call him back.
Oh, no need. He just wants you to bring some milk when you come home.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Hang on. It's your dad? What, he's the new man in your life?
Yeah, don't be silly.
Known you for ages? Loves you devotedly.
Shut up.
That's your dad.